welcome back to Kato Living. A little bit different today because we are talking with Ashley Ryan as we raise awareness for kids with special needs. Ashley, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks
and of
for
course,
having us.
Evander, our special little guest today.
Can you seat up?
So Ashley, you are a mom that deals with a child with special needs. Can you explain what Evander has and what you have to do with him?
So it's many different things. At first, like he was your typical baby. There was nothing that we found that was different, just developmental delays. And like around the age of 18 months, we had genetic testing because he just wasn't, moving the way he was supposed to. And they found out he has a rare gene mutation that's actually passed down from my husband and I. So like a autosomal recessive gene that is actually doesn't have a lot of information. So with that being said, expectations of walking, talking, eating too. There's a lot of sensory stuff that goes with it, sleep,
So it's all
temperature.
neurological then?
Yeah, so it affects the cerebellum and the hypothalamus of
Okay.
his brain. So, yeah, so there's not a lot of information because I looked up, it was 1 in 4, I think the magazine had said that he's 1 in 4, but I think lately there's like 2 more that were reported. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, he's the first in the U.S. that's been reported, so I'm just trying to raise awareness to try to connect with other people.
So then how do you go about taking care of him and meeting his needs if there really isn't a lot of research with it?
Just trying to work with his medical team, which is fantastic. Dr. Dexter and Main Kato Clinic, all the therapists there, they have been such a huge help for us. So we go to PT, OT, and speech like twice a week there. And then we have in-home therapy as well.
So everyday life is kind of jam-packed of just learning, really?
Appointments, therapies, medications. He's on several medications. He has a G-tube, and that's for a separate reason. He has eosinophilic esophagitis, which is an autoimmune disorder of the esophagus, which is hereditary on my husband's side. So he was eating, and then he would spit everything out, and they're like, oh, he just has oral aversion. And I'm like, no, there's got to be more
Are you
to
looking
it
at the book,
than
Evander?
that. And so they did the scope, and they're like, yep, he's got that condition. So.
And you really lay out your story and Evander's story in the Mankato Clinic Thrives magazine article that you had. What went behind this article, and what were you hoping the message would be?
Just to raise awareness and really to connect with other families. It can be a very isolating life to live. And so for a while, it's just like being alone and not having a lot of answers, especially from like medical health professionals, that are supposed to be the ones to guide you through everything. We were getting a lot of like just unclear information, like we don't know what to expect or we're not sure. So that in itself was just hard. So it's connecting with other families is like my biggest, trying to get connected with other families that kind of deal with similar situations. So.
I don't think he's too impressed with us, Maddie.
Okay.
Oh, I think he's doing great.
He's doing amazing.
Write it down. We were really happy. Probably getting tired. Is it
Definitely getting a little sleepy.
Yeah.
And how has the connection with finding families been helping you? What have you been learning?
So I actually just learned that there's another family or a mom, she's in Minneapolis, and how I got connected with like being a stay-at-home nurse. It was all through social media. It was actually through like a breastfeeding group on Facebook, and we connected and just started talking because she's like, yeah, my son's kind of like yours, and they're similar age. He's a little bit younger, but he has a tube. He also has a rare genetic disorder, not the same as his, but it is rare. And so we got to meet in person for the first time, it was like a month ago or so, which was really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we talk like almost daily, just like through messaging or whatever, but it's been a huge help just to have someone else to connect with that deals with the same
And since we are raising awareness for special needs children, if there's families watching right now who are like, yes, I resonate with this and I want to make connections, how do you recommend they do so?
Just, I don't know, just kind of getting your story out there. I never thought I'd be the one to do a magazine, and Dr. Dexter asked me if we would, because we have a lot of health stuff in our family. And I just learned connecting with community and people it's just been the best support to get you through everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ashley, thank you for being here and letting us meet Evander.
Story too.
Yeah, yay, you happy
And so to
now.
come on Kato Living, it's Wellness Wednesday.